Well, Ridham Desai of Morgan Stanley has written a year-ender note. This is essentially summing up the entire number. Ridham Desai, of course, needs no introduction. One of the well-known strategists here in India. And when we talk about really, what is happening as far as his note is concerned, so he's saying that this year is actually divided into two halves. So the first half, of course, is June to March, where you essentially saw a decline with earnings downgrade coming in the month of Feb for the markets. And that was essentially one of the panic moments in the market. And then you have the rally from March till now, which is about 40-45% from the low. And that he believes have taken the market to an all-time high. But when you look at it on a year-to-year basis, which means 2019 to 2020, the performance is decent. It's good. By no means it is bad, but at the same time, it is not spectacular how everybody is feeling at. One of the positive things that they find in this year is, so firstly, the rally has gotten broader. The economic recovery signs are available. That is why you have seen the small cap and the mid cap side of the market also performing. The small cap and the mid cap side of the market were not doing well since about 2018. So that is something which has started to take an upturn, and that according to their previous strategy note, which points out towards the outlook 2021, they believe the rally would get broader, but corrections would also tend to come in, which means that smaller and the mid cap is something which they expect to move on. Also, apart from this, they are saying that FII flows have been pretty spectacular, especially in the second half of the year. The flows have been quite spectacular. That is one of the different changes what they have seen versus what you have seen earlier. Now, when we talk about their earlier strategy note, they maintain their Sensex target of about 50K, or which is 50,000 is what the target that they have. On a bull case basis, they have a target which is much higher. Overall, summing up this year, they are essentially pointing out that markets on a year-to-year basis have given decent return. From their earlier note, we know that they are overweight as far as India is concerned, which means the rally will continue. Some of the top takeaways is that broader markets have started to outperform. Pharma as a sector has done well after almost 2015. It's been one of the leading sector indicators in this particular year. So that is one key takeaway from this entire year. And one more key takeaway what they have is that broader and the small cap and the mid cap side of the market has started to do well. Again, would like to reiterate, 50,000 is the target price that they have on Sensex for 2021. And they have summed up the year by saying that there are a few takeaways which we just spoke about.